the Polaroid Spectra system. What is it? It's a work of art, really. This is a camera that I've shot with from the first time I picked up Polaroid. I love it to this day. It's what opened my eyes to Polaroid photography, and I love everything about it. To the design, to the photos, and everything about it. It really is a piece of art. Polaroid really knew what they were doing back in the 1980s when it was created. The film format is a little wider than the original Polaroid film. Everything about the camera is aesthetically pleasing to the sound when you hear the I love this camera so much. It really is a work of art and truly one of the best Polaroid cameras out there. Even though the film is no longer, it'll always hold a place in my heart. And I hope you guys enjoy it while it lasted. So I'm looking forward to whatever happens to the Spectra, and I hope something does happen. And I'm pretty sure many of you are as well. So enjoy the video. Later. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I am going to be shooting with the Polaroid Spectra system. So I got this camera back in 2017, and it is in fact my first camera, my first Polaroid camera that I got. And I still love it, and I still shoot with it today. And despite it being the film discontinued, I still love it, and I actually have one more pack to shoot, which is what I'm going to shoot today. I will probably get some more film sometimes later, probably on eBay or something, because people still have Spectra packs. They have expired, and they still have the new Polaroid Originals packs, yeah. So first things first, what is Spectra film and why is it important? Spectra film is special because it is wider than the original I-type and 600 and S670 film types. That's what makes it special to the film community and everything. And it pretty much was one of the best things that happened to Polaroid photography. So yeah, when I started shooting with Polaroid back in 2017, this was the camera that I shot with. I shot with expired film, which was my first pack. I didn't know, I was new, so I didn't really know that Polaroid Originals made Spectra film, and I didn't even know Polaroid Originals existed. I think until a month later is when I found Polaroid Originals, but now they have rebranded to just Polaroid, so yay for that. And they totally just took out Spectra film from the picture, so that sucks. But anyways, yeah, I love this camera so much. There's so many things to it that I love. To the picture quality and how sharp it is. I've heard that the glass lens for the Spectra is a lot much sharper in images, and I really want to do that for my camera, but I don't know where to get that from, so I'll probably figure it out sooner or later. So the camera is closed right now, and this is what it looks on the inside. You have the logo and the name. This is how it looks. It's pretty big and has a strap area where you can carry it. Actually this broke, but I glued it back, and it's holding it pretty well. And then on the back side you have your viewfinder where you look through, and you have all the functions on the back. You have the flash, the timer, the sound, autofocus, and the exposure compensation, which is this little part right here. But yeah, this is how it looks like. And so how do you actually open it? And so by the strap, you would see this arrow, and you would slide it back. And so which way the arrow is pointing. And now you open it up like that. And so it should turn the camera on if there's film in it, such as so. The green light is on. I still have that empty pack that I shot a while back. It was like 2 months ago when I first came back to Arizona. So yeah, just to show it again, so this is how it looks like when it's closed. You have the open it up right here, the slider, you slide it towards you and it opens up just like that. Also, I forgot to mention, you have your shutter button on top. And I know Polaroid, I think I read somewhere that they were going for a binocular type of look to this, because you would hold it like this, as if you're looking through binoculars. And so you would hold it up like this. And it's really nice. Also, I gotta clean the lens. So the camera does in fact have a flash as well as an autofocus. as you can see, which is this part right here, and a flash. You have the electric eye on top, a viewfinder, and the lens itself. The lens is plastic, and to get sharper photos, like I mentioned, you would have to get a glass lens. And I believe that was only on the other models of Spectra. I know there are a couple models of the Spectra, but this is the one that I have. Anyway, so yeah, I am going to be shooting with black and white Spectra film. I like black and white. I had color, but I used that one up already, and so I just I've been shooting with the black and white. And so this is the last pack that I have of Polaroid original Spectra, and I am fortunate enough to have a working Spectra. Also, I forgot to mention there's a tripod mount. So like I was saying, yeah, the reason why Polaroid shut down the production of Spectra film was because people's Spectra cameras were having ejection problems with the film, and I guess they didn't want that to happen anymore. So they just like stopped all production with Spectra film, which is really sad to a lot of people who have working cameras, such as myself. And this camera still works like it's brand new. But anyways, yeah. So I really wish they didn't stop the production, and I wish it was still around today. So that's too bad. So where does the film go? The film door is actually right here in the middle, and there's a little like push down button right here. You have to push down as the sign says, and you would push that down and the film door opens up just like that. And I have an empty pack in here, which is why the camera is on. Also, I can show you the sounds it makes when the camera is on timer mode. So this is the timer mode right here, and so once you flip that down, you have, I think it was 10 seconds before the camera takes the picture. So that's how it sounds like, and it's going right now, and so we can just wait for it. And there you have it. So the camera won't actually spit out the picture until you flip the timer button back up. So since it doesn't eject it right away, you can actually do double exposures or multiple exposures with the Spectra. All you have to do is just like not do anything, not flip the timer switch back up. But what you would do is you would just turn the camera off, that's all. And then I think you flip the switch back up if I'm correct. And then you just open it back up again. Yeah, and then see, it didn't spit out the photo. And so now you're ready to take another picture by pressing down the shutter. And so yeah, you can do multiple exposures with that, and it's pretty cool. I did a few, and I can show them right here. So yeah, I can just load up the film now, and we can get shooting. So I forgot to mention, actually inside the camera lens, or yeah, the lens is, oh, it's on this side. You will see some numbers pop up, if you can see it. Somewhere down there. So that indicates a number of things. I believe yellow was too, I just know that yellow is really bad if it's too dark or if your subject's too close. And green is when it's perfect, like you have a good shot and everything, and you just press down the shutter. And so I think that's really neat that the camera actually tells you if it's going to be a good photo or not. And so I think that's one of the things about the Spectra that makes it very special. So yeah, this is how it looks like. Polaroid original Spectra film. I know Polaroid originals back then, they actually went through a few models of how the cartridge looked like. I know they didn't have this before. It basically looked like the new, the way you'd see 600, I type in S670 film. It was basically the same thing but just wider, but this one is actually different because there's no black tab that opens up. It's all inside of this little part right here. And I think that's really interesting. I know they tested out a few things to try to get the ejection problems fixed, but unfortunately they could not, and so that's really sad. And so yeah, so you would just insert it as you would with any Polaroid film. Make sure it is nice and pushed back to the back, and then once you're ready, you just close the film door. Yeah, so there you have it. And so I am really lucky to have a Polaroid Spectra camera that works. Otherwise I'd be pretty sad. But anyway, so let's get shooting. So it's actually really sunny and windy. It's been windy forever now. But anyways, I just want to show you guys, this is what we're working on. This is a little porch we're making. It's really nice, and I'm gonna take some pictures of the shadow. So, and so since it's really sunny out here, remember I always use my rule to underexpose a bit, and so that would be right here. And so now I'm ready to shoot. Since it's really bright out here, I have no reason to use the flash, so I'm turning that off, and now I'm ready to shoot. So that's shot number 1. It's been a while since I took a self-portrait, so I know. And now I just push this up and it'll spit out. Make sure to hide it away from the light first few seconds when the camera or the photo is ejected. So I am doing something very dangerous with your cameras. Do not try this at home. So I'm actually going to use a flash for this one. So I'm just going to flip this up. And that tells you that you're ready to shoot, and it's not focusing. There you go. And so once that green light is on, you're ready to shoot. There we have it. Alright, and now some real plants by my sink. I know I took a picture of this in my other birthday video, but who cares? Alright, so this is going to be self-portrait number 2. The one I just took didn't come out too well. Also, look, there's one of my artworks. Pretty nice, huh? Anyways, let's get to it. Oh, man. And so now, flip the switch up. And now for my last shot, I'll be doing a mirror portrait. So, hell yeah. I like taking mirror portraits, they're nice, especially in black and white. There we go, that's the last shot, so it's pretty fun. Alright, so shooting with the Polaroid Spectra is always a lot of fun, and I recommend you guys go get one. Even though the film may not be in production anymore, you can still find the film in a variety of places, such as online shopping places, such as eBay and Amazon, but also Brooklyn Film and Camera. Also, they have a supply of film ready to be shipped out, and they're, like I said in my last video, they're a nice group of people, and I haven't purchased from them yet, but I will probably send my Polaroid SX70 folding land camera. Not the one that I showed in my previous video, but I can bring it up right here. So this is the camera that I want to send into Brooklyn Film and Camera, because they do SX70 repairs. The only thing is that I need to get fixed is just this this film door. It's not opening, or it's not staying shut. I know the problem, but I don't know how to fix it. But also, it would be nice just to get it refurbished and back up to its new and running state. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it opened up an opportunity for you to pick up Spectra, even though the film is not being developed anymore. But like I said, you can get it in some places. But yeah, my initial thoughts, really like it, love it. It'll always be with me. I don't have any plans on selling it or giving it away because it's my first camera that I shot with, and it's what opened my eyes to Polaroid photography. And this camera changed a lot it changed a lot for its time. I believe in the 1980s is when it was made, and it's really an iconic camera. I know it's in some movies and films, and I really like it, and I hope you guys get to shoot with it one day. So I hope you guys enjoyed the photos. My personal favorite would be the one with the plant by the windowsill. I really like that the light is really playful in this, even though it is a little blurry, but that doesn't change anything about it. It's still a great photo. All the photos are, but this one's a personal favorite. So if you guys have any questions about the Spectra that you want me to answer, just comment down below. That's pretty much it for this video. So I definitely will bring this back, so this isn't going to be the only video about Spectra, and so I'll definitely get more film for this very soon. So I guess that's pretty much it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Give me feedback, and I'll see you later. Bye.